What is up, y'all? I decided to film another video for you guys, even though I've got videos saved up that I'm still waiting to upload. But today is a special day because I woke up this morning and it is literally red outside. So the fires are so bad in California today that I woke up at like 9:40 in the morning, and I thought it was literally like 6 in the morning because my room was like pitch black still. And I missed like 40 minutes of the class I was supposed to be teaching that starts at 9. So that's okay. You move right through the problems. And let me turn my light off so I can show you guys just how bad this is. Oh man, yeah, it's bad. So I'll leave it like this while I film this next video. And yeah, this is one for the record books for me for sure. I've never seen this. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I lived in Montana during college. So I mean, I've seen some fires, but yeah, this is something. Let me jump right into these videos for you. All right. Today we got some. I called them hard videos, or like hard matches. So they were just, man, these were some tough opponents. Like they really came out the gate with some interesting stuff or some really difficult setups, and I persevered through it. You know me. I pull wins in ways you would never imagine. So let's get into it. This first one, Eiscue, the little floaty ring thing. What's it called? Comfy. Eiscue, Comfy, Primarina, Talonflame, Clefairy, and Dracozolt. So let's get into it for this one. You never know what's gonna happen when you're in one with the Poot. That's me. My nickname is the Poot. Yeah. I am. Alright, so my opponent sends out Eiscue and Clefairy versus my Clefable Titan. And many people know Eiscue has some not good setups. That I actually forgot how scary Eiscue could be when I started this round, okay? So they went for the Follow Me Belly Drum. Citrus Berry puts them back up to 75% health. So they have 75% and 75% and max attack. Yeah, so good stuff for me with this Eiscue on the field that can take certain hits and not take damage. I went for the Sword Stance that first turn, so I went Follow Me Sword Stance. It's funny how my face lights up. So they go for Follow Me again. I'm telling you guys, it is wild out. Oko, my Clefable, with that max attack, max steel spike, raises their defense. So he's just trying to set himself up as much as possible, right? Like he needs that defense boost. pretty good max steel spike from me. Raise my defense 1. This was a pretty hard decision. I mean, we know what the right decision is. It's Urshifu, yeah, because Crocodile goes down in 1 hit from that Eiscue. But I mean, at this point, I felt like there was no way that I was gonna win this. So Helping Hand for this max attack Eiscue that totally needs a Helping Hand. Big Max Hailstorm does not knock out Titanol, because you know Titanol doesn't stand for that. He's too bulky. He may have 1 defense boost, but that's a max attack helping me Eiscue. Maybe it has lower attack when it has no ice on its face. So all that just to get rid of those 2 ice faces. I opted for the max guard here. Because, I mean, let's just be honest, he was probably going to try to take out Titanol this turn. Another Helping Hand. Max Gardas. Max Nothingness. I probably could have targeted Clefairy there and got the knockout on Clefairy, but whatever. Alright, so we successfully stalled Eiscue's Dynamax. Okay, that is important. Because it's pesky. Another follow. It's just not enough. That max Iron Head was just not enough. But I do have 2 defense boosts at this point, I think. Maybe 3. I think I have 3. You're out of here! So Titanol is able to take out that pesky Eiscue, and we get rid of the Clefairy this turn. So now we are up 3-2. We turned it around on that Eiscue. But we are not out of the waters yet if you look at this matchup, okay? Dracozolt and Primarina come out versus my Urshifu, which is not good against either of them, and my 7 health Titan. I was fumbling, it's like, what do I do, what do I do? Literal last minute call here to target this Dracozolt. Primarina uses Protect, so already good move on my part. Nah! That hustle makes the miss with the 80% accuracy on the Bolt Beat. And I took it out. Not in such a bad position anymore, not in the best position, but I think I can do this. You see all this smoke behind me? It's not red out, but it is. It's not supposed to be read out what it is. Okay. So big chip damage on this Primarina. You know, we had to do something. And if that Moonblast was able to knock me out from that high, Crocodile couldn't have survived one at all. So, it's very good that I had 2 people left for this end of game. And, you know, I went for a not very effective damage just to ensure that I wouldn't miss. Got the knock-in. So we do come out of the win with that very difficult but very exciting game 1. Just another little... I'm going to just pause it for a second there, just to remind you guys that this is my most hated stance. I said that I hate the sleeping one. That's my second least favorite. I hate this one, okay? Because they're like, oh, like, they're going to make you cry or whatever. And, like, you know that because they're using that Eiscue setup, they get probably a lot of wins because Eiscue is practically broken when you're using Follow Me. So, yeah, they think they're making a lot of people cry. You know, take your little stance home. Alright, next one. Baby Girl VGC, Dracozolt, Clefairy, Ferrothorn, Primarina, Arcanine, and Talonflame. Versus this is my very first Trick Tank team that I ever made, and I do have it rented out to myself just so I can use it as well as my other Trick Tanks teams. But yeah, I don't know. I just decided to go for it with this team again, and yeah, you'll see how it goes. I do like Clawitzer on my team. I took off Clawitzer for Titanol in my other adaptation, and I took off Doublade for Clefairy, and then, Clefable, and then I put Shiinotic instead of Appleton. So those are the changes, but, you know, I like this original team. It can do some rounds. Alright, Baby Girl VGC versus Mr. Von Skirp, aka The Hoot. Alright, so Pincurchin Slowbro versus Dracozolt Talonflame. I knew I had to try to get a Lightning Rod stall if I just the possibility needs to be there, okay? Because Slowbro's not going to handle a Max Lightning. So alright, we got Dynamax Dracozolt on the field. Slowbro is oblivious. You can't use Taunt on him. That is one very, very good thing about Slowbro. So he will get off that Trick Room, no worries there. Couldn't decide what I want to do, probably wasn't a good idea to send out Dracozolt, but now I have 2 water types on the field versus this Dracozolt Talonflame team. Gutsy as Jimmy, as they would say in that one video of the spray painter, or dude who, the guy like draws chalk on the wall with the wombat, and the guy comes and sprays clear coat on it so he can't get it off. Gutsy as Jimmy. So I decided to Dynamax my Slowbro. Just had to go for it, you know. They are up 1 special defense boost. I probably could have gone for a max water there, or max geyser, and took out the Talonflame. Big Dragon Pulse. And Clawitser's gone. So, with Clawitser gone, I think that that little extra chip damage probably did matter. It probably went a long way. Just because, I mean, I know I have Appleton in the back, but like, I don't know if I would have trusted its Dragon Pulse to halfway a Dracozolt. Like, its special attack is not as high as my Clawitser. Clawitser has ridiculous special attack, and it's the Mega Launcher. Makes it, you know, its Dragon Pulse is still like 120 power. Maybe even more. A little more. So Appleton does knock out that Dracozolt. The riddance. I think we're down 2 to 3 right now. We are, yeah, we're down 2 to 3. And so this pesky Ferrothorn comes out. I still can't believe how red it is out. Like, I'm gonna put my camera up to the window before I end this video so you guys can see. So yeah, they switched out their Arcanine again for this Talonflame. They did get the 2 attack lowers on me, but it doesn't really matter because they're not going to do anything. Max Geyser the Talonflame out. We saw a Iron Defense from the Ferrothorn. And my Body Press still did like a good bit, I gotta say. He does have like 300 defense compared to I think 260 special attack, so that is better. Yeah, so we see a Protect from Arcanine. So we brought this one back though. We're 2 to 2 right now, and when we were down 4 to 2. We took out that Dracozolt. Then we made short work of the Talonflame. Now we're just figuring it out, okay? But they got that Leech Seed off on my Slowbro, and that is going to be annoying. Protect on their Ferrothorn. Snarl, which I don't, you know, that's not good for me. A bunch of special attack lowerings. We don't want to see them spam their Snarl. But we do get a Rainy Muddy Water off. nice damage on that Arcanine. But this was actually a really good choice, having that Citrus Berry. Like, that damage would have really mattered if that wasn't there. And we do bring them back down to about where that Citrus Berry had them, but it would have been even lower. So, yeah, these games, they definitely drew out, you know, like, I played well, my opponent played pretty well, so, you know, these games were pretty long. They went for another Protect, and I did double up into Arcanine this turn, so unfortunately I missed the Ferroseed, Ferrothorn. They went for another Iron Defense, and they blocked my Body Press. Ferrothorn getting that health back slowly but surely. I was thinking about it, I was like, alright, rain is gone, do I go for the flamethrower? Like, I was literally just waiting for my own rain to go away for half this battle. I mean, it's good because if I had set up the max flare, they would have been able to take advantage of it. But, like, yeah, I literally was just waiting for my own water to go away in the rain. Alright, so we got another Muddy Water coming out. No misses, which is good. Arcanine survives. Accuracy fell on the Ferrothorn. And a well-aimed Body Press to take out the Arcanine finally, because you never know. I could have got the knockout, but I was ready not to, and that's what mattered. I followed up. Big Body Press, not able to take me out. And things are not looking so hot at this point. 29 health Slowbro, 7 health Appleton, versus this almost full health, whatever its name is. Ferrothorn. And Quick Claw Flamethrower comes out. Boom. And of course it was a critical hit. But if you ask me, I don't think they were going to target Slowbro this turn, because they had the Leech Seed, so they knew they were going to be drawing health off me, and I did not reveal my Flamethrower yet at this point, so they didn't know I had Flamethrower. And so if I didn't get that critical hit, I know I would have survived their next Leech Seed, and yeah, I might have actually still won this even without that crit. So last game, we got Pelipper, Kingdra, Grimmsnarl, Duraludon, Ferrothorn, and Heliolisk. Yeah, so let's see how this game goes. I'm using my Slush Specs team. See, we've had some tough opponents in this game so far. Alright. Flappy and Abomasnow versus the world. We have Ferrothorn and Duraludon out first, two very threatening opponents. I opted to Dynamax Abomasnow right away. Or I mean, sorry, it's Beartic. Flappy and Beartic versus the world. Max Knuckle into the Ferrothorn, not into the Duraludon, because I don't want that Ferrothorn out here. And a flamethrower to get the knockout on that Ferrothorn. Goodbye. We don't want you here. Out comes Pelipper. Sets up the rain. And I opted for something tricky. I said, let's send out my Abomasnow, get the hail up. Once I get the hail up, Beartic is instantly the fastest person on the field, so no matter what, we can get another hit off. Somewhere. Somewhere, somehow, someway, we will get another hit off. Dynamax Duraludon. So, definitely a good move on my part. I would have been slower than the Duraludon if I didn't do that. Pelipper uses Protect. He Protect, he not attack. Max Nuts. Big Max Nuts into that. Duraludon. And Beartic's out of the game. This is crazy. So, I was kind of fumbling on what to choose next. I checked the stats on my Hydreigon and I was like, yeah, I'm faster than this Duraludon, 100%. So they withdrew their Pelipper so that they could get, I'm guessing, the rain later. One Earth Power gets that Duraludon out there. And then I choice locked into Earth Power, which I realized was not a good idea. So Pelipper comes back out, they get their Swift Swim like they wanted to. I had to make a move. I said, you know what? I'm getting the snow. Which, I mean, I don't know. I could have sent out Togetic in place of Hydreigon this turn and predicted a Dragon move coming out, and Dragon moves don't affect fairies. So that would have not done anything. But instead, Hydreigon goes down. You can hear Flappy flapping. So now we are Togetic and Abomasnow versus Kingdra and Pelipper. But snow warning, and I am able to recorrect that rain, and they have no other way of setting it up unless they use Rain Dance. So, follow me. That's a 48 damage Hydro Pump from Kingdra. And that's a 54 damage Hydro Pump from Pelipper. That Pelipper is stronger than the Kingdra. But Togetic survives both of them and survives that hail damage. So we're looking pretty good at this point. Big blizzard to turn the game around. And so 3 of my more difficult opponents go down. But let's look at the team that my last opponent was using. So they had Flare Blitz, Dual Wing Beat, Tailwind, and Protect, and I think they had a Focus Sash. I like this picture. This is like just a nice shot of Talonflame. So then we had the Dracovish with Choice Band. Maybe this is from a different game. It is. Yeah. So this is from a different game. You'll just have to tune in to see when this game happens, won't you? So yeah, maybe that's just a little preview for you. Yeah, let me show you what the weather looks like right now. What a life. Crazy stuff. Never seen that before. Hope you enjoyed this video today. Thanks for tuning in, and till next time.